get to complete a game these days. So, here we have Saints Row, the remake imagining. And yes, this is definitely post game, but I'm not platinuming this thing. um, no, that's definitely not going to happen. I know a lot of people have had very many complaints about this being woke and oh my god, there's women who act like men, and there's men who act like women, and the girls are super bosses, and all this kind of bullshit. The positives. Well, it's a Saints Row game. And I actually think this is like a bit more honest of a Saints Row game than a lot of the entries turned out to fucking be. I mean, on Saints Row 4, really? You're going to call that a classic Saints Row game? Superpowers. Don't get me wrong, you're supposed to be like yeah, you get shot by bullets, you die. You're not Superman crossed with stupid shit. But I guess I've got to judge this on its own terms. It's a Grand Theft Auto clone. You start off pretty weak, you've not got many weapons, you're fighting in groups of enemies, you're fighting for territory. This one, I actually quite appreciate this whole system. See these shit? Yeah. So this is what you'll do instead of playing the actual story, because the actual story is like fucking boring as shit. You'll get territories, and you'll start off, and you'll get these little yellow icons that you can see, discoveries, pick up drug runs, and dumpster dive. Listen to the history of an area. That is what you're going to do while playing this game. And every so often it's like, oh shit, I've got to play the mission, haven't I? And the only reason you're playing your missions is to unlock those. Or these. I think that one specifically is you have to steal fast food trucks and get them back to this hideout. So if you like to play a lot of these open world games in the same way that I do, oh, the Ghost thing was really... I'm not going to say a highlight, but yeah, it was quite funky. That is what you're going to be doing in this game, and every so often the game is going to be like, oh no, I want you to play a fucking story mission. And you're going to be like, oh, you fucking bastard. I was enjoying myself. Why have I got to play a fucking story mission? But yeah, you'll get dragged back into it every now and then. So what are the actual side hustle highlights? These are quite good. Basically, it's just horde mode you've got to deal with. Helicopter shit, fuck that. I do not like the helicopter thing in this game. Basically, it's alright until you have to move with the helicopter, and then everything just goes to shit. The wingsuit, once again, like a gimmick. Not a big fan. Now these, the Pony Express. Once again, I'm not going to say another highlight, because I've already highlighted several things. But these are the reasons you play these kind of games. You get stuck in a vehicle, shit is chasing you, you have to get the other side of the map, and you have to make it look cool while you're doing it. What else have we got here? Let's go around. I did like this area, even though I never actually computed it. One discovery. I think the discoveries are a little bit harsh. I'm not going to spend that much time running around the map, especially if shit's hidden. But this is the one with the ghost hotel, so... It was a different part of the game, so kudos to that. Insurance fraud, always fun. Even though I have no idea how this system works. Sometimes you'll make like 2 million on a single hit, other times you'll make like a couple of grand. So, I guess it's my ignorance. What are the other side stuff? Getaway Driver, really good. Another very late game thing, but you'll enjoy that. Mayhem, always good, shoot rocket launchers at cars. Oh, the Mayhem. There is one where you're in a tank and you think it's going to be the easiest fucking one. The tank I had to replay like 20 times. Maybe I just fucking suck at video games. And other shit. I'm never going to get the other 5 discoveries. I'm deleting. I am not platinum this shit. You've bested me, game. So I could go collect that, but can't be asked. So I suppose that pretty much sums up the mission positives. You get shitloads of fucking style. Well, I call it style. It's just like dress up. So let's have a look at some of the full body shit. Yeah. Yeah, you want a green screen? Yeah, if you want to run around as a ketchup bottle with some psychedelic shit going off, you know this game's catering to you. So the guns, I definitely recommend the dual wielding. As soon as you get dual wielding and you get this particular submachine gun, you're pretty much invincible for the rest of the game. So let's talk about story. Because apparently there was a story in this game. It's not that far from the original Saints Row. You're a bunch of low-level criminals. You have a bad heist, and you have to retreat and basically gather your strength to become major criminals in this city. Didn't want you as a vehicle, but fuck, I'll have you. And there's a reason I say that you want to be playing the side quests in this game. If video pornography is running around collecting shit and like unlocking tiny rewards for doing so, that is what is going to make this game for you. As soon as you're dragged back into this fucking story about playing D&D with a bunch of... Yeah, you'll meet the characters, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So, after that, would I recommend this game? I got this game for free, and I put maybe 30 hours into it, maybe, and didn't hate it. Didn't fucking hate it. So if you can get it for free, and this is a very, like, I was tempted to get the DLC early on in this game because I was kind of enjoying it, but I thought, no, I'm not spending any money on this game. But it kept me entertained for a little while, so would I recommend it if you can get it for free? Definitely. And it's a shame that the wingsuit boost isn't available till after the game. So this is Saints Row. Yeah, I understand if you hate it. I'd literally listen to podcasts while I was playing it, and it made the game a bit more playable. Oh, and the radio stations. Meh. So, fuck it. If you can get it free, I'll give it a 4, 5, 7, 3. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. I don't do scores, but 6 out of 10 just seems fine if you're watching a podcast while you're playing. Fuck, I will give it a 6.1 out of 10 if you're playing a podcast. If you're not playing a podcast, shit, that's probably going to add 4. But, yeah. Enjoy.